The first principle that we're going to discuss is the principle of existence precedes essence. Now, if you look at the picture, you'll see a physical manifestation of a body, and then you'll see what would look like the essence of the body. And essentially, in existentialism, there is this idea that there is the essence of a person, which is the person that you aspire to become. For many of us, that's a moral person. For many of us, that's a successful person. Essentially, that is our essence. And then we have our physical body, which actually is our existence. Our arms, our legs, our beating heart, our breathing lungs, that is our existence. In existentialism, the belief is that we exist before we develop an essence. So essentially, we're born on this planet, and we are, in reality, existing in our human form. However, it is through life experience that we then develop our essence, whether we are going to be an artist or an athlete, a strong student or a weak student, a moral person, an immoral person. That is all part of our essence that we create once our existence has been created. In addition to that, there is this concept that existence will precede essence. And what that means is that when our existence is threatened, our essence is no longer a priority to us. Let's do a case in point. It states that the state or fact of being is more important than the nature of a thing. So while many of us aspire to be good people or be good students, make good decisions, it's really our existence, our state of being, that determines that. It's difficult to be a good student if you're physically exhausted. If you've been up all night, working, go to school all day, have a job, it's difficult to come home and log 3 hours of studying because your body is physically tired, which prevents you from being the essence that you want to be, which is being a good student. In addition, we can see this with the way we respond to stress or trauma. Nobody wants to be a murderer or someone that kills something. However, in a zombie apocalypse, if my existence was threatened, I would have no problem putting down a zombie. So that means that when my existence is threatened, my morality and what I would like my essence to be as this non-murderous being, that goes out the door the moment my physicality is threatened. In addition to that, every man's experience of life is unique. Because our essence or our nature is so directly tied to our physicality, our experiences of life will be different based on a number of factors. Here we see two men who will have a very unique experience or essence, despite the fact that physically they match up, same height, same gender. However, because they are physically in different areas, one's in a beach town, the other one's in a farm country, their experience on life or their essence, their nature, will be changed as a result of the physicality in which they encounter. This is also really important when we discuss concepts dealing with sexuality, high-risk behavior, and morality. Specifically with sexuality, a lot of it has to deal with the fact of how we are physically attracted, who we are physically attracted to. So despite wanting to end up with a specific type of person, if we are physically attracted to someone, we can't really stop that. Our bodies will respond to that person. And as a result, we can make decisions that may be counterintuitive to what we would like our essence to be or what we would like our nature to be. Same thing with high-risk behavior, drugs and alcohol. They change the way we feel. And for many of us, drugs and alcohol can make us physically feel better. So while we may not want to be a drug addict, because that's against our essence or our nature of what we aspire to be, the reality is it feels good. So therefore, our body will want to participate in high-risk behavior, which will then trump our idea of essence. And this obviously impacts our morality. If we're making decisions based on the way things feel, which is what existentialism suggests, then there will always be a struggle of morality.